Your brows are the frame to your face. And just like the wrong frame can ruin a beautiful picture, the wrong eyebrow shape can also throw off your entire look. Now here's the thing, you won't be able to get them perfect on the first try, and you know what? That's okay, you know? Getting that eyebrow routine down to a T takes time. There's a lot of trials and tribulations. Girl! Listen, there's a lot of trial and error and adjusting. You will need to practice. And one day you'll be so good that people will ask you if you got them professionally done. Okay? And you know, actually, this is why I'm making this video. Welcome to lesson 2 of my free makeup masterclass for beginners, where I take the focus away from chasing the best product that will take your makeup to the next level, and I want to bring back the focus on technique, because when you have the right technique, you can make any product work for you. You can make the products you already have in your makeup bag work for you perfectly, or if you decide to buy something, you do so based on knowledge. Now lesson 2 is going to cover eyebrows. This is going to be the one eyebrow tutorial, the one really fully detailed eyebrow tutorial that you will ever need should you want to get that eyebrow routine down to a T. I want you to be able to always come back to this video and follow along every time you do your brows until you are able to get them perfect every time. You know? You know what? I'm actually very rude. I'm actually very rude because in my last video I didn't introduce myself. Like, how dare I? Like, what the hell? How you gonna come on camera and just talk to people, tell people what to do, and you're not going to introduce yourself? Where the hell are your manners? You can call me Shells. You can find me on every social media platform at Beautiful, on Instagram, on TikTok, and here on YouTube. Oh, by the way, before I move on to the tutorial part of this video, if at any point you have a question that just pops up in your head, write it down in the comments. To me, the idea that there's still some women out here in the world that don't know how to do their makeup, to me, it's unfathomable. If that's even a word, like I can't fathom, you know. Side note, I meant to make this masterclass last year, but I ended up not doing it because I thought, you know, it seems like so many people can't do their makeup. It's not a trend anymore for people to learn how to do their makeup. So I actually decided not to do it because I didn't think it would be valuable. Until I received a few questions from my friends and the women around me asking me, how do you do this? What is the difference between a contour and a bronzer? Do you put your foundation after your concealer or your concealer before? Do you think your foundation should be lighter or should it be darker than your skin? Do I need primer or do I not? Like, so it showed me that, you know, something like this could be really valuable. So if you are someone that is very much a beginner and you really want to learn, I literally created this masterclass for you. So if at any point of this video there's a question that pops up in your head, let me know. Write it in the comments, because my goal with this masterclass is to really give you everything. And by me giving you everything, it gives me more work. Okay? And you know, I'm willing to do the work to help you. So help me help you by asking all your questions. Leave them down in the comments. Leave as many questions as possible. I want you to become a professional at doing your own brows, at doing your own makeup. I need you to get MUA allegations. It will only benefit you. It adds more stress to my life, but I'm willing to take on the work, take on the stress, do the work, make the video for you. So now we can move on to the tutorial part of this video. I know that was long-winded, right? One thing you will learn about me is that I can talk. Yeah, I can talk. I can talk and it's okay. It's my channel. If you don't want to listen, skip ahead. But I'm a yap because this is my platform, this is my channel, and yeah, I'm gonna do what I want. If I want to yap, I'm a yap. Period. Let me get closer to you, okay? Am I close enough, or should I get closer? I don't know. I feel like I should get closer. Let's start with the tutorial, okay? Now, before you do anything, if you haven't watched lesson 1 of this masterclass, please go watch that. Pause this video, go watch lesson 1, and come back here. Without lesson 1, lesson 2 is very much irrelevant. Without lesson 2, lesson 3 makes no sense. Everything matters in the order that I have given it to you. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting. So are you done? Have you watched lesson 1? Okay, I trust you. If you're lying, God is watching. We're going to start this tutorial with a pro tip. You never want to miss this step. If you want your eyebrows to not only look beautiful, actually come out the way you want in the end, and to last for hours and hours and hours. Before you do anything with your brows, anything at all, you need to remove any product, any leftover product, oil, dirt, or whatever is on your brows. You need to remove it with a micellar water and some cotton. So the reason why this is a very important step is, in this tutorial, I am going to use an eyebrow gel. And if you've used gel before, whether it is on your hair or whatever, when it comes to gel, if you mix gel with oil, it doesn't hold. And the same applies to your eyebrow gel. So if you apply your eyebrow gel on your brows that are filled with products, with skincare, with oils, and by the way, there's always oils in skincare. It doesn't matter what you do, there is always a touch of moisture in your skincare, and it leaves residues everywhere. Okay, after you've wiped down with micellar water, you want to go back in with a dry cotton or the dry part of your cotton and just wipe down to make sure that your eyebrows are nice and dry. Now you have the perfect base to carry on with your routine. Like I said at the beginning of this video, your eyebrows are the frame to your face. So not only are we going to fill in the brows, very important, but we need to make sure that we have the right shape for our face. I want you to think about 3 points. There is the beginning of the brows, that's 1 point. There is the arch, that is the 2nd point, and the end of the tail of your brows, that is the 3rd point. Okay, and the way you connect those 3 points are going to be very, very important, and I'll show you how to do that. Grab the back of a brush, a very thin brush. So it needs to go from the side of your nose to the inner corner of your eye and up, and just mark a point. That's where your eyebrows should start. The arch is very tricky. Here's how you know where to put your arch. Going from the side of your nose to the middle of your eye, right here. And this is where your arch should be. And mark the 2nd point right here. Now, the tail. Create a line from the side of your nose to the outer corner of your eye, right here. And this is where your eyebrows should end. Now all we need to do is to connect all 3 points. That's it. Grab a clear eyebrow gel and make sure that there's a lot of product on there. So what you want to do is go against the natural direction that your brows grow in. So your brows usually grow in this direction, but you want to go against your hair. Just to make sure to saturate the product and make sure that it is evenly coated on every single hair strand. Now you want to brush upwards. Just like this. Grab your finger, make sure your finger, it doesn't matter which finger, just grab a finger that you're comfortable with. Make sure the finger is clean, that there's no product on there. If you want to make sure that it is clean, grab the cotton with micellar water and wipe your finger with it. And you just want to go back in and press your hair down to your face. Just press it up. It's going to make sure that your eyebrows stick to your face. That's what will give you that, you know, brow lift look. I want you to grab a brush like this and using the flat side. Now we're going to use the 3 points to guide the way we shape our natural brows. From point 1 to point 2, you want to just go across. And from the second point to the third point, you want to go down. As you can see, my brows are starting here, the arch is right here, and the end of my of the tail of my brows is right here. And just like that, we'll have a beautifully mapped eyebrow shape. Okay, now we don't need the 3 points anymore. So you just want to wipe it down. And just like that, the brows are nicely shaped already. They are shaped into the right frame. And if you're going for a look that is more natural and, you know, more clean girl, I'm rolling my eyes because I'm sick and tired of this clean girl nonsense. This clean girl propaganda. I'm tired of it. Okay, you need to stop. But if that's what you're going for, then a look like this is already beautiful. But because me, I'm not a clean girl, I'm a dirty girl. I'm joking. Calm down. Oh, am I? Oh my gosh, I need to stop. I want to show you the full thing and the full routine, and you can choose whatever look you're going for based on your preference. Now that my brows are nicely shaped and nicely lifted, I'm going to grab my eyebrow pen. Personally, I like to use an eyebrow pen, but as a beginner, I would advise you to stick to a really thin eyebrow pencil. You want to look really closely at your brows and identify the areas of your brows where you can clearly see that, you know, there's some hair missing there. So to fill in your brows, you don't want to go in straight lines and just fill like this. That is the worst thing to do, okay? So you want to do really slight, soft, small strokes like this to imitate the natural hair that you have on your brows. And to be able to do that, use your pinky and your ring finger to stabilize your hand, okay? Put it on your cheeks right here, I don't know where, here, whatever keeps you stable, and just use your thumb, your index and your middle finger to hold the pen, and these 2 fingers are just stabilizing you, and you just use the 3 fingers to just draw hair like strokes in your brows. And it's going to give you that naturally full look. You see, this brow is looking juicy. So we're going to do the same on the other side. You don't want your brows to look boxy at the front. So just keep a very light hand in the front of your brows, and then you can intensify more on the tail. You can make the tail a bit darker than the front and more defined. So already the brows are looking really beautiful, but you want to take it to the next level. And like I said, I'm trying to get you MUA allegations, so I'm gonna give you the full shebang. you want to grab a concealer that is the same shade as your complexion, and a small flat brush like this. Make sure your brush is really saturated with the concealer. With your concealer, you'll be able to clean up whatever mess you've made. Okay, so if you've made a mess, it's okay. You can fix it with your concealer and a small flat brush. You never want to just go across in one line like this and expect the result to look good. No. It is going to be trash. I said what I said. Start from the middle of your brows all the way to your tail. And that's the part where you want the concealer to be really defined and really clean. And once you've done that, you can blend down into your eyelid. You can even go in with your finger or a beauty blender and just blend further to make sure that there are no lines of demarcations and that everything just flows perfectly. Now you want to do the same at the top. Really take your time and clean up. And then you want to blend upwards into your forehead. Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see the difference between this side and this side? Yeah, this side is a lot more defined. This is beautiful, but this one just takes it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? 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 So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same on the side. And just like that, we've got the perfect brows. But listen, make sure to save this video and follow along next time you do your makeup. You don't want this video to get lost because I just started this channel and my video will definitely not pop up if you look for eyebrow tutorials. Okay? It's not gonna show. It's not gonna be visible because again, my channel is very small, so unless you save this video, it will get lost. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like and subscribe to the channel because this is only lesson 2 of the 10 lesson masterclass, which means that there's 8 more lessons coming. I'm covering everything with you, okay, in this masterclass, so you don't want to miss out. So make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that next time I post you don't miss out. I drop a video every Tuesday. Leave your questions in the comment section and I'll make sure to answer all of them on Instagram and TikTok at Beautiful and follow me. But I'll see you in my next video. Lesson 3 is coming up on Tuesday and we'll cover everything related to foundation, how to pick the perfect match, how to blend your foundation, how to pick the right foundation for your skin type to get a certain finish to your makeup. Listen, everything will be in that video. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. You know, I find outros very hard because I feel like there's always something that I haven't said in the video and I just don't want to let go and I just want to keep talking because like I said, your girl is a yapper. I could talk for days and days and days, especially when it comes to makeup. Oh, you cannot get me to shut up when it comes to makeup at all. There's so much to be said and it's so beautiful. Anyway, I need to shut up. That's it. That's it. Girl, close it. It's time to go. Bye.